Fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up.
In this video, I'm going to use my skills as a body language analyst to try and expose one of YouTube's biggest narcissists, who has been hiding in plain sight. YouTuber ImAllexx has been accused by his ex-girlfriend of severe physical and emotional abuse during their relationship. Attention towards this case became widespread when a video of Alex was posted by his then girlfriend Alice, in which he clearly threatens to physically assault her. She then released a 82-page statement filled with copious amounts of evidence highlighting just how deep this case goes. Specific allegations include physical threats, such as allegedly kicking her while she was packing to leave, verbal abuse, manipulation by means of threatening suicide, blatant racism and homophobia, and much, much more. So let's take a look.
So I'm a fucking whore mouth bitch retard cunt.
Is it generally because you're just fucking brain dead?
Yeah, I'm very brain dead, yeah.
Is that why you decided to go on the fucking offensive instead of the
Didn't go on the
maybe?
offensive.
Okay.
When Alice stands up for herself, Alex does what's called a distancing behaviour. He looks away in an attempt to calm himself down. Edward Hall in 1966 proposed the proxemic theory. His research found that distancing behaviours such as diverting eye contact or physically moving the body away from a stressor is a way the brain copes with a threat or discomfort. Alex doesn't like to be challenged, and her merely standing up for herself causes him to do this reaction. To further back this up, he then does a long, sharp exhale, which is considered a pacifying behaviour. We do this to reduce our physiological arousal. Keltner and Haid released a study in 1999 titled Social Functions of Emotions at 4 Levels of Analysis, which found that pacifying behaviours regulate our anxiety during social interactions. By doing these behaviours, people can better control their emotions. He's getting extremely stressed and is doing all he can to try and calm himself down. But this doesn't last, and he finally snaps in one of the most extreme outbursts that I've ever seen.
I don't know what to call what you did. It was weird. It's always weird. You always take the fucking weird route. Just do the normal route, which is just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend
You're
would do.
acting like
I
this is
didn't
all
mean
just
it.
me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up.
We are not saying the same thing!
Because this one, genuinely, this one, you fucked this, royally fucked this.
And now he finally breaks. This guy has some severe anger management problems, and the way he tries to calmly talk whilst in pure rage shows just how deep his issues lie. He hits his microphone and waves his hands about, as when our defense mechanism gets triggered, adrenaline is released in the bloodstream via the adrenal glands. This causes extreme levels of muscle tension and an elevated heart rate as our body prepares to defend itself. He takes her defending herself as a personal attack on him, and he goes into the fight response physically. It is a terrifying thought to think what he may have done if he was physically with her, as he completely loses control over his temper and allegedly kicked her in a previous argument when they were living together. He changes his proxemics to move closer to the camera when he's responding to her. This is blatant intimidation here. The way he grabs the microphone as if she couldn't already hear him is just scary. It's very fortunate that she's no longer with him, and I'm very glad that she's in a safe environment now.
About you, and this is the thing, and this is why I fucking go round and round in circles. I join call, and when I'm getting, you're talking to me, going, this is the thing, even though now, when it's too fucking late, you admit that you did everything fucking wrong, but when it actually matters, when you should lay down like a good fucking dog, you don't fucking do it, you fight for some reason. I don't know why you fight, because you're losing, because you end up admitting that you fucked it all up anyway. So it's just fucking weird. And I know that you're going to end up admitting that you fucked it all up, which is why it's
This guy is so far up his arse. He does some very revealing body language here. He does what's called the smile mask. This is an interesting phenomenon, and many abusers use this technique as a method of masking their rage in a different emotion in order to appear more socially acceptable. Ekman and Friesen in 1978 conducted a study titled Facial Action Coding System, which found found that smiling whilst under extreme levels of stress was a common behavior exhibited by the participant. Alex smiles here when he's hurling insults at her as a way of masking the insane levels of rage he has towards her. This shows just how emotionally unstable this guy is. He again leans in to get closer in an attempt to appear more intimidating and threatening. The levels of eye contact he's showing are far above his baseline levels, and excessive eye contact is commonly used as an intimidation tactic. He's likely doing all he can to intimidate her, whilst masking his insane levels of rage. He doesn't really sound like the nicest of gentlemen. He commonly uses deeply sexist and racist language towards people he despises, and the plethora of screenshots show the sheer extent of this.
What judging mental is, I think I may have said like 100 times, to the point where it's actually really hard to follow what I'm saying because it's so flexible. I've gone, you could do this, but you might be able to do that, but you might be able to do that, and you might be able to do this, and this might work, but you might be able to do that. And it sounds fucking mental. I don't even understand how you could possibly actually follow along to it. Like most of my friends struggle to actually understand what I'm saying. But that's why I'm a professional and you're all not.
This guy is showing extreme signs of narcissistic personality disorder. He demonstrates an extremely elevated sense of self-worth here, whilst actively belittling others. He says it in a calm demeanor, as we've come to expect. However, he is filled with rage and his tone slips slightly, showing just how much emotional arousal he really has surrounding his self-worth. People who have narcissism have extremely fragile self-esteems and are thus inclined towards constantly affirming themselves that they are in fact the best and the most successful. And if anyone questions that, they get extremely emotionally stressed, and we see signs of this here.
Like massive issues there. And you think you can just fucking ignore them because like, well, what's the worst that can happen? I don't know. Your boyfriend's a fucking famous internet celebrity and doesn't trust these people because he has to keep his circle small. Because you might not have anything to fucking lose because your life might be down the fucking drain, but I still have quite a lot that I would like to fucking give. You're making it incredibly fucking hard for me. Just like Lewis did.
Yeah.
I fucking hate all of you. You guys are fucking like I can't make any videos of Paul Breach.
He literally talks about himself in the third person here, referring to himself as a famous internet celebrity. I've never seen so much modesty. His vocal inflections reveal everything. He has intermittent bursts of anger here, which indicates a high level of emotional instability. And as a way to cope and elevate his sense of self-importance, he feels inclined to belittle others, even stating that he hates the very people he just said work hard for him. You don't get much more narcissistic than that. What do you think of this video? Let me know in the comments section below, and thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.